Hey everybody, it's Louisa from Achieve Integrative Health, and today we're going to talk about probiotics. I'm sure you've heard about probiotics. They help your digestion, they boost your immune system, and hey, who doesn't need a little boost in their immune system? So what we're going to do is we're going to make some pickles today. And I went ahead and prepped some of the pickles to save on time on this video, and there's a recipe down below that you can use to refer to afterwards. But this should only take you about 10 minutes once you know what you're doing. So we've got our pickles over here. All we need is a mason jar and a fermentation lid from the Perfect Pickler, which I'll have a link down below. We've got some sliced garlic. We've got some pickling spice. My favorite salt is Celtic sea salt. We've got the fermentation lid. This prevents oxygen or extra air from getting in and causing yeast and mold during the pickling process. You don't need one of these, but it really reduces that problem, and who wants to throw away a whole batch of pickles or whatever you're fermenting? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this together. I chopped the pickles ahead of time. You lay this on its side and stuff the pickles in, and ideally you'd put this garlic in and the spices in as you're doing that, so it's not all sitting on top. But today it's going to sit on top for the purposes of this video because I wasn't totally prepared. And we're going to take 2 tablespoons of the spice, and then we're going to start adding the brine. Hopefully it'll go in without too much of a mess. The brine is 2 tablespoons of salt to 4 cups of water. You want to go about 2 inches from the lid, because we then need to get this little cup in there to to push these pickles down, but I put too many pickles in there, so after we pause this, I'm going to edit this, but ideally this goes in. Are we live again? Okay, yep. So we paused and I took out a few of the pickles because I had too many stuffed in and couldn't shove it down with this guy. So now we're about 1.5 inches, 2 inches from the lid. You want everybody submerged. I'm going to push this in because this has to float, and then we have an extra 1/4 inch of air. We put the lid on. And it's right in the center. We have to put water up to the lines. You'll see the lines when you're looking at this closer, when you get it home. Put the lid on this guy. Put it in here snugly. Do not force it or you'll break it. That prevents air. We're done. Now, we're not completely done. We have to find a dark room to put this in with the temperature between 71 and 74, and leave it there for 4 days. Then you check it, taste them. If they're sour enough, you're good to go. If not, you can leave them longer. When you're done, when they get to the point where they're sour enough, you take this guy off and you hang on, get yourself one of these old-fashioned lids. Put that in there because that covers up the hole. Take this guy out, put it on, put it in your fridge, and eat at will. Don't stop pickling.